Okay, hi, this is Dave Johnson with Day Trade the Markets, and today is Tuesday, May the 6th, 2014. Now, the market has consolidated here, tried to break higher, and now it's tried to break lower. So from my eyes, this initial consolidation here, I think is important because the market went up there above that consolidation area. It had no follow through at all, and now we've got some pretty good selling coming in here. So the question now becomes, is this enough selling to have follow through lower, or is this also going to exhaust on the downside in the same way that this exhausted on the upside? So what I've done here is, you can see I just got filled here 1870.75. Because this is a magenta bar, that's our strongest selling aggression, level 3 we call it. So you can see here we've got red bars. These are level 2 aggression. We have not yet today had any level 2 or 3 aggressive buying. And my thought here on this particular trade is that this consolidation here, market rally, couldn't have any follow through. Market has broken down here, and if this was really good selling, then really good selling, in other words, it would have to have follow through below this level 3 aggression bar, and as you can see, it started to consolidate kind of inside it, then towards its high. So we had this deceleration bar. Just on this particular trade, I believe the best entry would be more or less at the high of this level 3 aggression bar. I've entered slightly higher than that, thinking that this kind of rejection is fairly good. Especially when that deceleration bar has its high taken out, because that's even though it's kind of inside bar here to a certain degree, not totally inside, but inside this little cluster of volume here. When the market did come down and test here, it turned right around immediately, had another selling bar here, or I should say a level 1 selling bar, but no sell off, and so putting my stop just one tick above that bar was the entry thinking. So we are in this trade, we're long 4 contracts, so what I should do here is put in an objective to sell at least half of my position. And I think in this case I'm going to go right here, which is the overnight, so I'm going to sell limit to at the overnight low, thinking that that is the next target to the upside. Now I also need to put in my protective stop here. And you can see here that this little dip that occurred right before we got in is down here at 69.50. So I'm going to put my sell stop here 2 ticks below that at 69 even. So I've got a sell stop in there. So that's my protective stop. So that's really my thinking, at least at this point of the day. We had this blue line that extends all the way across. This was a potential support area heading into today, and as you can see, the market consolidated below it, tried to move above it, and now back down below it. So I'm just going to leave that in as a reference line, thinking that if the market should get back up there, that will obviously be a very bullish sign intraday, and it would also be above this wave of selling, as you can see here. So a good wave of selling here could make a new low and went above its high. Another wave of selling here, making a new low, and now finding at least some buying pressure on the way up. So I think what we'll do is we've got our stop in, and we have our first objective. Come within a couple of ticks of it. So I think I'll just pause the recording right now and get back to it as the market, as the situation develops. Okay, just started up the recording again. You can see that the market has come up to within a tick of our first target here. So I think what I will do is manage the stop here. Our last little dip came down to here at 70.50. We're long from 70.75. We've also got a blue level 1 buying bar here. So I think what I will do is go ahead and move the stop to 1870, maybe 69.75. So we're risking just a point now on this. We have come within a tick of our objective, and let's see if we can get filled on that. And so that's the only adjustment I wanted to show a few minutes later. So I'll go ahead and stop the recording here and pick it up as the market dictates. Okay, started the video up here again, and you can see the market has bounced, came right down and touched onto our entry and turned right around quickly and hit our first objective price here. Haven't yet been filled on it, so let's just watch it here for a moment, see if we can get a fill on that. By the way, here's our email here if anyone is interested in contacting us, got any questions or comments. I always look forward to them, so don't hesitate in getting a hold of us. Well, the market has now moved a 1.5 in our favor. Haven't yet been filled on it, but I think what I will do though is just to be on the safe side. That last little dip that we had right here to 70.50, I'm going to put my stop just one tick below that, 70.50. So now we're just risking 2 ticks on this trade. I really would have liked to have seen this first objective filled, relatively quickly on this. If these buyers who have stepped in here, got some pretty good strength, and I think it's fairly good, but not really good, and so that's why I've adjusted that stop to very, very tight stop now, just a 2-tick risk. So okay, we just once again hit our objective. Obviously have not yet been filled. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and we'll take it as the market situation develops. Okay, started the recording again. The market has come back down to our entry position. We've only got a 2-tick stop, so very tight stop on this. It looks like it might just get hit here. So just wanted to get the recording going again, because it might get stopped here. But reducing the stop like that and still having a 1.5 objective, maybe I was just trying to squeeze a little bit too much. You can see here this line right here, this was the overnight low, and that's exactly where I've got my exit price. So perhaps I could have lowered that. I mean, easy to say now, but we did know of this barrier going into the trade, or not so much a barrier, but at least a reference price of 72.25. I put my exit order right at 72.25. So maybe that was one thing I could well have done a little bit better on this trade. But the fact still remains that okay, we just got stopped on there. It did move in our favor nicely when we got in, even though it did turn around and stop us out for a 2-tick loss. So interesting that the buyers here, as I was saying a minute ago, expecting them to have pretty good lift off quite quickly, and it kind of struggled there and struggled there. And then but as a result from that detection, adjusted the stop and only suffered a 2-tick loss. So anyway, something else, another trade here. Thanks for watching. Our email is up here. Any questions or comments are welcome. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.